heard the neighbors downstairs banging on the door. Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you are new here, my name is Cami, and what I like to do here on YouTube is I like to call out MLM scammers. As soon as I start a video, Milo is already on his crap. I can't say the S word within like the first minute or else I'll get in trouble with YouTube. If I sound a little bit off, it's because I'm recovering from a cold. It's not COVID. I got tested for COVID twice yesterday, so I know it's not COVID. I tested negative both times, but I did test positive for a cold twice, so that's fun. And I'm pretty sure it's post-con crud because I just got back from Fan Expo on Saturday, so I think that's where I picked it up. My first ever post-con crud, and I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the fact that I don't have an immune system anymore since beating cancer. So that's a fun experience that I got to deal with now. Y'all ever have one of those days that just doesn't feel like a real day? Because that's what's been going on all day today. Like, I've tried everything to make today feel real, and I can't get into it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything. So I figured I'd sit down and record a video to try and get back into the swing of things. So that's what I'm doing. We're going to talk about some MLM fails. We got some good ones today, but before I get into that, don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias, which I always have linked down below in the description box. And let's just jump right into it. Milo just stunk up the whole room by farting. When he farts, he clears an entire room and it smells horrible. So this first one is from a Norwex consultant, and I don't really talk about Norwex that often on here, but in my opinion, it's one of the worst ones because if you go on their website, I'm going to do a deep dive on Norwex. I don't usually do deep dives because I have dyscalculia and comp plans and income disclosures. Not really income disclosures, but like comp plans kind of confuse me, but I'm going to try. But if you look on like their front page of their website, whenever you click on like the join us button, it says that you can join them for only $9.99, which is like the cost of the starter pack or something. Point is, it says you can join them for like a super low cost. It's either free or $9.99. I don't remember which one. But then in the fine print, it says that you'll get charged $200 if you can't sell everything in your starter pack. It says that in very small print. So if you're not reading it very carefully, you'll miss it completely. So we're going to look at a post by a Norwex consultant. And it says it's their dishwasher powder. And it says it's basically trying to do like what Norwex's big thing is their products are like multi-purpose. Like they always say that their rags can clean your chicken and can clean your toilet and can clean your counters. So that's pretty much what they're doing in this one. And it's their dishwashing powder. And it says clogged toilet, eats through human excrement. Add 1 scoop, wait 20 minutes, flush, no plunger needed. And the caption says, another way to use Ultrazyme dishwasher detergent. The same enzymes that take care of the food on your dishes also takes care of it in the other form. Also works in your garbage disposal. Add a scoop and some ice and then turn it on. Try it. Why do I have to put ice in my toilet to make this work? First of all, that's very bizarre to me. But second of all, how strong do they think our excrement is that you'd have to put this in the toilet to make it work? How clogged are the toilets getting? How clogged are these toilets? This one is very strange to me because I wouldn't think to put dishwashing detergent in my toilet to clean it. Just use a plunger. Do these people not own plungers? This is strange to me. That's all that I really have to say about that, is that this is strange to me. Here's another thing that I just thought of. If you're putting this in your toilet to unclog it, and then you're also putting it in your dishwasher, what kind of strong... They say it's chemical free, but there's no way that that's chemical free if it's unclogging your toilet. Like, what kind of chemicals is in this product if it's unclogging your toilet and cleaning off your dishes? Does that make sense? If it's able to unclog your toilet, I don't want to put it on my dishes and eat off of it at all. So whenever I was talking about how they claim that you can start your Norwex business for very cheap, they don't tell the whole story. This is what we're going to talk about. So this is from the official Norwex Instagram. And it says, start your business today with the virtual kit for $19.99 or join with our starter kit and earn your kit for free. So let's pull up the Norwex website. So if you click on the join button on the Norwex website, first of all, this website, I'm trying to find to actually get to it because it's a little bit difficult to navigate. So here's what it says. It says everything you need. All you pay now is $9.99 for shipping and handling. Then to earn your starter kit at no additional cost, just reach $1,000 in personal retail sales in 30 days or $2,000 in 90 days. And then in very small print, it says the starter kit is provided at no charge except for $9.99 shipping and handling plus tax where applicable to new independent consultant who meets or exceeds the minimum personal retail sales requirement for their starter kit selection. A new independent consultant who fails to satisfy this criteria will be billed $200 plus tax. So pretty much you pay $10 for the shipping for your starter kit. And then you have to reach $1,000 in personal retail sales within a month, or else you get charged $200 for this starter kit. So yeah, they claim you can join Norwex for $10, but they don't tell the whole story. And I think that is very slimy because it says it right here in very small print. So someone could see, oh, I only have to pay $10 to start this business, but they might not necessarily read the fine print, and then they get this charge for $200 later because most people can't sell $1,000 worth of product within 30 days, and they get hit with this $200 charge 30 days later because they weren't able to sell all their products. And I think it's disgusting. So this next one is a post from a Doterra rep, and Doterra is an essential oil MLM similar to Young Living, where they make all these health claims that their essential oils can cure cancer, their essential oils can do this, they can cure this health problem, they can do this, they can make you rich, they can do this, they can do that. Point is, they think it's a cure-all, end-all for everything. And they're telling you how to make throat spray. And it says, add oil drops to 30 milliliter spray bottle and top with distilled water or Kids Omegas. Spray back of throat. Shake before each use. If you know anything about essential oils, you are not supposed to ingest them. And you are not supposed to put them on your throat because it's led to health problems. So according to wellandgood.com, according to this article that says, is it safe to ingest essential oils, an aromatherapist and an MD weigh in. It says, sniffing and slathering are practically routine. It's basically this person saying that they used to cook with essential oils, and it says sniffing and slathering are practically routine, but can you really ingest essential oils? The answer essentially is yes, but maybe you shouldn't. Safely ingesting certain essential oils is fraught with caveats and debate, and it's not recommended without guidance from a trained herbalist. It says essential oils may be natural, but that doesn't mean they're inherently safe. The molecules and chemical constituents that make up essential oils are irritating to the mucous membrane tissue. Swallowing essential oils can burn the mucosa in your mouth, esophagus, gut lining, and beyond in the digestive tract. Dr. Lynn says nausea, stomach pain, and neurological discomfort like nerve pain and numbness can also occur, especially if you take too much. Drinking drops of straight essential oil is a no-go. Since water and oil don't mix, diluting drops in oil won't work either. It's just another one-way ticket to irritation. Instead, Galfer says you can take 1 or 2 drops with a carrier oil, honey, or in capsules with MCT oil or vegetable glycerin so the essential oil dissolves and won't be damaging to your system. So basically, don't listen to doTERRA Huns whenever they say, oh, you could drink essential oils in water or you can drink them straight, because obviously that's not true if doctors are telling you not to. I mean, the anti-MLM community has been saying that that's not safe, and the Doterra Huns and the Young Living Huns have all been saying that it is safe, but here we have an aromatherapist and an MD saying, no, that's not safe, and if you are going to ingest essential oils, you need to do it with a carrier oil, honey, or in, capsule form instead of just straight drinking it or putting it in water. I'll link that article down below so that way you can read it if you're interested. Point is, don't drink essential oils. Don't drink them straight and don't drink them mixed with water. So this next one is a reel and we're going to watch it. I don't think I can play the sound, but it's that sound that's like, you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? And it's a Monet hun and she's doing one of those science experiments that they all love to do right now. So, the whole thing is they're taking dry shampoo and they're spraying it in an open flame and they're saying, well, look what it's doing to this open flame. So this is what it's going to do to your hair. Essentially saying that if you put this dry shampoo on your hair, it's going to catch your hair on fire. Which Hannah Alonso just did in one of her top MLM fails. She just did a really good breakdown of this, but essentially Hannah Alonso explained it like the only reason that it catches on fire is because with these dry shampoos, they have a butane or propane accelerant that causes them to catch fire whenever they're sprayed. Whereas Monet does not have this propane or butane accelerant for whenever they get sprayed. And another thing that Hannah pointed out is that butane and propane, they both quickly vaporize whenever they're at room temperature. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really affect you whenever you spray it on your hair. Hair is flammable. So if you take a lighter and put it to your hair is going to catch fire no matter what. Doesn't matter if you use Monet dry shampoo. Doesn't matter if you use Not Your Mother's dry shampoo. If you put a lighter to your hair, it's going to catch fire because hair is flammable. Let's look up the ingredients of Monet dry shampoo, because there's another something in there that I want to point out. So one of the ingredients in the Monet Champ dry shampoo is, I know I'm going to butcher this, butylphenyl methyl propionol. And let's just look at the risks associated with that. So first of all, let's go over what this thing that I can't say is. So according to motherfigure.com, it says, in cosmetics and personal care products, this is used in aftershave lotions, bath products, bubble baths, cleansing products, hair products, moisturizers, perfumes and colognes, shampoos and skincare products. It functions as a fragrance ingredient. Recommendation for this product in pregnancy and breastfeeding. Avoid. I wonder why motherfigure.com would say that you should avoid it if you're pregnant and breastfeeding. Let's look a little bit more into that. Wellbeingsisters.com. It's an article that's titled Everyday Chemicals and Toxins to Avoid When Trying to Conceive and Throughout Pregnancy. So you've got parabens, acrylates, UV filters. This word that I can't say. Often labeled as liliol. Liliol synthetically replicates the aroma of the lily of the valley flower. It is found in everything from hair products and deodorants to perfumes, hand soaps, and even scented candles. Liliol can be damaging to male testes, impacting sperm quality, and can also be harmful to developing fetuses exposed to their mother's use of products containing the chemical. Although use is regulated, a discussion from the Scientific Committee on Consumer Safety published in May 2019 indicated the aggregate exposure to this chemical arising from the use of multiple products meant at the current regulated concentrations could not be considered as safe. So, sure, let's talk about how dangerous it is to be spraying butane and propane on your hair, but let's not talk about the dangerous chemicals that can cause fetus harm in your product. I also want to point out that this specific chemical is going to be banned from cosmetics and cleaning products in the EU as of 2022. And I can't take credit for this one because Detective Lovey on Instagram is the one that pointed this fact out. So I can't take credit for knowing about this, but I just figured I'd throw it in this video too. While we're at it, I decided to look up some more of the ingredients in this Monat dry shampoo, and one of the ingredients is Cetramonium Chloride, which according to EWG.org, I found some stuff, y'all. It's suspected to be an environmental toxin, a human skin toxicant or allergen. A peer-reviewed publication reports quaternary ammonium compounds cause reproductive toxicity in animals. And while it does say that it's regarded as safe in rinse-off products like conditioner, I am wondering if it's safe to use on leave-on products like dry shampoo. Because it says here that it's safe to use on, like I said, on rinse-off products, but you don't rinse off dry shampoo. With dry shampoo, you spray it on and you leave it on. And this one on journals.sagepub.com says that based on available data, Cetramonium bromide, Cetramonium chloride, and this other word that I can't say, chloride, are considered safe for use in rinse-off cosmetic products, but are safe only at concentrations of up to 0.25% in leave-on products. And while this is one of the last listed ingredients, I do wonder how much of this ingredient is in the Monat dry shampoo. So Health.com also says Cetramonium chloride is mainly present in many commercial shampoos to prevent the static and buildup in the hair. But if we consider its effects on the hair, it can be dangerous and hazardous to your hair. If used for a longer time, it can affect the color of your hair and also make them dry and dehydrated. This happens because it potentially strips off the protective layer of your hair and makes it vulnerable to damage. Basically, this one goes on and says that you shouldn't use it for extended periods of time. There's another article that says that that lists it in 3 harmful chemicals you don't want in your hair products. Another one says toxic ingredients to avoid in so-called natural personal care. And there's just a whole lot of articles that basically say this is not safe for your hair. Anyway, guys, that is all that I have for y'all today. I know I kind of went off on a tangent in that last one, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed kind of that little science lesson that I gave y'all. I know I sure did. I learned a lot of information that I didn't know. But let me know what y'all thought about that in the comments, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!